Edwin SIFUNA is confirming to William Ruto that he is not going to win 2027 election. Let's watch this drama at Citizen TV.
The box.
Okay. SIFUNA, closing remarks.
It doesn't matter how much time you give Ojienda and Aladwa. They will never persuade me that that Ruto is good for the country. In fact, time is up. There is very little that Ruto can do in the intervening period to save his presidency. And he knows it. That is why his allies are speaking the way that he does. That is why he is insulting the public and telling them off every turn he gets. Told us that he has a PhD and nobody should lecture him on anything. I've never seen a PhD who hangs out with class 2 dropouts, because what you do then is that you reduce the average intelligence to at least class 8. If you are just surrounded by, they say birds of a feather flock together. How are you a PhD hanging out with Sudi? That cannot be true. So we want to tell him we might not have PhDs, but we know how we feel about our country and where the country needs to be. And we will say these things, Trevor. Nobody will scare us. Nobody will threaten us. As I've told you, there is nothing that I have today that you can take away from me that will result in me dying or something. No. For as long as you don't cut off my head, it doesn't matter. I will speak the truth as I see it. And I will say the things that I have to say, because these are the things that people are telling me to say. I don't represent myself. I represent over 2.5 million voters here in Nairobi. I don't know how many judges Ekuru represents on this show. Because his stronghold is the Court of Appeal.
Gentlemen, thank you for making time.
No, that's your court of, you are just a Court of Appeal expert.
SIFUNA, Nairobi Senator, and Dr. Ekuru Court, that you are.
Now, before I proceed, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this golden chance to appreciate you and thank you for your support in this broadcast. And if you are watching me for the first time, having interest to proceed with this kind of political discussion, take a 1 second and click that notification bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I want to be very much brief on this. Number one, the ground is hostile and SIFUNA is true. William Ruto is having a long way to go and he should be keen while dealing with Kenyans. And now, SIFUNA is a sober-minded politician. He don't beg, he don't pamper anyone, he speaks the truth. And when we will have such kind of leaders, hawa ndio watafanya hii nchi iendelee kabisa, kwa sababu kama wewe ni kiongozi na unaongea ukweli, lazima nchi iendelee. Lakini kama utakuwa unaficha maneno, for instance mimi nakuja hapa na wafichia, government hawajaiba pesa yetu, wameiba. I must say, kama niko na evidence ya kutosha, kama kuna siwezi kiropoka tu. But that is very clear that SIFUNA knows where we are heading as a country. The reason why SIFUNA is confirming to William Ruto is because how Ruto himself is carrying his administration. Is my administration being accepted or welcomed by many Kenyans? When you see President coming out in public and say that let us stop this criticism, it means he's not understanding why Kenyans are criticizing him. Then he must understand and question himself. Why are these people calling me Kasongo? Why are they doing this and that to me? These are the questions which we ought to ask ourselves, and we must be serious on this. So SIFUNA is very right by saying to William Ruto, no, it is now getting too much to you. Prepare to be one-term president. That is what SIFUNA have said. Prepare to lose in 2027 election. And if Ruto is not keen, then he's going to not make it in 2027. I'm telling you for free. Unless he change. But it is too late, because right now we are counting some month. Then we go back to the election. Some year. In fact, 1 year. Then we go back to the election. So Ruto should be keen on how he treats Kenyans, on how he lead his people in the administration. So SIFUNA is right. This is 95% I can give SIFUNA. I am generalizing ground, not how Ruto is powerful in the presidency, but ground is not welcoming Ruto. Yesterday you saw Kidiki was angry. So this video, according to me, is significant, and this is bad news to William Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I had to share with you. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.